everybody. We are going to be doing some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. 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 Valgalgos. Valblabla. Yeah, Valblablas. Oh yeah, I had that big shield, didn't I? Look down, big shield with a skull on it. Amazing, this big skull bows. Oh, Dan, is he itching it? Or is he itching his... He's having a wash. Right, oh yeah, let's go do this thing, weren't we? Alright. Come on, peeps. Let's storm the castle, shall we? Let's go. Let's go. I'm saying that like Mario. Let's go. It's a Mario.
I am ready.
What in the name of Loki have you done?
Called in the dragon to help me slay Rodri. Now what say you, Wolf-Kissed? Are you ready for war?
Yeah.
Rally the men, Ivar. Let's have at it.
I'm always ready for war, mate. War.
The gate looks to be
War is in my name.
My men are loading a cart with
War
cauldrons
is
of
what
oil.
I do.
We will blast right through that fucking gate. Show yourself!
I am here, boneless Ragnarsson. How is it you come in force when our peace has been concluded?
Do not mock us, whoreson! You splattered blood on our peace with the butchery of young Chalbert!
Speak what nonsense you please, Dane. If you mean war, our defenses are sure.
Gaze upon my face, King of Crow Food, and meet the dragon that will devour you!
I see a spent old man playing at serpents.
Enough talking, Ivar.
Bring the oil cart and set the fires! When I am
Let's just
done
get on with it, come on.
I will tear the fat from his shanks and use it to fry our bread. Get the cart, boys! We will light it up in front of the gate!
Get the wagon to the gate!
Stop our cart! I will wash the castle walls with Rodri's blood!
Gotcha. Go!
Spill your brains! Grant me strength! Spring up! Keep your head down! Find cover! Who number 5? You're dead! Weakling! Arrow! Push the mangy dogs back! You're dead! That was clever. Open the bleeding gate. Spill your brains! Which key? Time? Toss it in hell!
Oh, fuck. Oh, you got a laugh, didn't you?
stay straight.
Hiya, darling. Sharky, Sharky.
Come, help me with this.
Ivar the Boneless. Huh. You make a pitiful dragon.
Shit. He's embracing the fire.
Bastard kicked me in the liver. I need some fresh air.
Hell yeah.
I found a rotting old oak.
He's not dead.
No. I have something else planned. Spectacle, remember?
The man is dying. Come away. Let the Nordnir spin his fate.
Oh, no. This will be good. I have something specific in mind. A place and a method. Come.
All right. Let's get this over with.
Load this lump of lard onto your horse and we will go. Take care he stays alive. Eivor, do not forget that load of rotten flesh called Rodri.
Where are we going?
An overlook I found while scouting. A view, one fit for a dying king.
There's no need for spectacle, Ivar. Let the man die with honor.
No, no, no. He must die with style. How are you doing, dear king? Stay with us. You must not miss what is coming. I killed King Ella, King Osbert, King Edmund, and now King Rodri. Who else can claim such a string of victories?
Just finish me.
It is not my place to interfere in this feud.
Valhalla must look such a sight.
No. No idea, mate. Must be down. Must be
Does
busy.
he breathe still?
Barely.
We'll be busy doing other stuff. I don't
Are
know.
you listening? For years I wore this scar with shame. Nicked by a Briton and left alive. I tried to cover it with a beard, a cloak. But as your fame grew, I began to beam with pride. A king gave me this mark. What say you to this, Rodri? Huh? Speak up, you old bag of sweat and grease.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's the game, though. Never the bits where you think you can go
Here
that
we
way.
are. Bring him close.
I'm coming. Hang on a minute. I can't do everything, my friend. It's not if you just getting off your horse and whatever. Who's the one that has to deal with it? Me.
Haul him up there, to the top. And keep him breathing.
Finish this quickly, Ivar.
See here? A hungry blade.
Huh?
Now comes the dragon to feed on his favorite meal. The blood eagle.
Ivar, is this...
The birth of a blood eagle is a sight to behold, my friend. First, I slice the length of your spine.
Oh. Oh, no. He's slicing the length of his spine.
That is a Norseman. The true essence of old heroes. The
King,
blood
then.
eagle has no true meaning for Ivar. He is
The
doing
king.
it simply to take pleasure in
King
suffering.
Rodri.
Now,
Yeah.
pull back the flesh.
The method will always outlive the meaning. Few in time will care why this man died. But the how, that is a song for the ages.
I didn't do it. Yeah, but he did. Sorry.
The fog between good and evil grows thick over time. But glory never fades. There is nothing glorious here. Life is not pretty. It is a bloody fight.
Out come the lungs, and we spread them like wings.
Oh, he's just taking him apart. He took his lungs out and everything.
All of Mercia can see him
Oh,
now.
I see. Now he's... So,
I have seen enough.
now he's hanging him up.
We are not finished, Eivor. This saga we have written together, it needs an ending. Here and now.
It is ended, Ivar. I'm done with this place.
A fight to the death. You and me. If I win, I am the greatest Vikinger who ever lived. If I lose, what a tale you have to tell.
You are battle drunk, Ivar. Goodbye.
Poor Jailbert. He barely said a word.
When?
I pushed that dragon dagger into his heart.
No.
Just a soft little squeal. Then, nothing.
You sick, cursed fuckout!
The things a man must do. trials one must face, the friends one must betray, to achieve one's destiny and become King Killer forevermore.
Traitor! Jailbird was...
Like a son to me! Yes! Yes! So fight me, Wolf-Kissed, to a glorious death! This is a life, Eivor! To fight high above the world! Valhalla awaits!
Oh, mate. Shit, now.
If I kill, I stop. No more. There is no greater prize after you. You're not so smart. Watch out! Bleed like Jailbird.
Shit.
Have you no sense of menace? When I stabbed Guria, you
All lends me strength.
cower in the face of sudden drama. Oh, if Uba could see me now, he would rage with disappointment. Hold a moment, Eivor. Let me ask you something.
Speak then, or I take your tongue.
Will you see your father in Valhalla, Wolf-Kissed? Or is the coward in Helheim weeping tears of ice? Gold again! Bleed like Jailbird!
Shit. Oh, mate.
Do not shame me, Eivor! Finish me well!
Got him. Yes. Gotcha, mother Kingos.
My long road ends. The Valkyries approach. My axe, Eivor. Hand me my weapon. Eivor! Give it here!
To Helheimer with you.
Eivor!
Carry the body to Quatford. We'll say our goodbyes there. And send a message to Uba. Tell him his brother is dead.
There's a book. There's a book. Right, let's go get it. Like some arrows. No, you don't, do you? I just run over a crow. Fuck's sake, everyone's streaming at the same time. Same bloody time again. Alright? Hello, Delmonte. How are you doing? Sorry? Yeah. He has trouble picking. He can't have 50 streams going at once. I'm doing alright, Jason, mate. I'm doing alright, buddy. How about yourself? How are you doing?
Eivor, hello. Another
I'm
dark
watching
day
Fudgy,
clouds our victory.
Typhon, you pop up. Expenses on too.
Hands of a Briton. I cannot imagine the shame my brother felt in his final hour. Were it not
Crazy,
for this
Jason,
peace,
crazy, mate.
I killed him. You?
Me, because I'm the best.
After peace was made, Eva murdered Jailbelt and pinned the crime on Rotary.
Dying Light's
To
actually
get another
better.
swing at
Like
him.
cinema.
How do you come to know this? He told
My
me
stream
himself.
sounds like the
I am
cinema.
always one who desires the
She
truth.
sees me on the big screen.
This is a hard thing to hear. Did he die well? He died a fighter, in all his glory. As he wanted then. With Ivar gone, peace and quiet are now possible. That is something. I will console myself with the thought that we will meet again in Valhalla. Axe in hand. For good or ill, he lived life by his own rules. What man can say better?
He lived his life at cross purposes. I often found him strange and his actions puzzling. But not all men are meant to be understood.
He needs a proper farewell. I will prepare a ship for his funeral pyre.
Bishop, send word to Lady Angharad. Say that her husband died by treachery, and that Ivar has paid the price for it.
As soon as I am able.
Have you heard from King Ceolwulf? I cannot imagine his grief.
He is felled by it. Still, he makes plans for this shire. I am to be Elderman here. Therefore, Shropshire declares herself your friend and ally, and will remain so for the length of my days.
I'm grateful, Bishop.
God go with you, Eivor, wherever you may lead.
Oh yeah. And away he goes. It's like God of War, this, isn't it? It's like God of War.
To you, my brother. May your time in Valhalla be bright and glorious.
Rollbringer of battle song. The boneless one sails into a singing glory on a flaming water steed.
Wind across the water. The battle maidens beat their wings to carry a king to Odin's Hall of Corpses.
Ivar gone. Shropshire an ally. I should confer with Randvi.
Randvi. Right, another 2 points. Let's see what I need some arrows. Where are the arrows? There's none about. There's none about. Seriously? Must be some somewhere.
Bishop has told. You have the sharp hungan, akit Wayne at the
Let's try the axe, shall we? Yeah, that does. Thought you could make.
Show me.
Um, There's some bloody arrows around here somewhere. Come on, arrows, where are you? Around here somewhere, surely. I'll come back. Jason, if you're still there, mate, have you had a good day? Yeah, busy reboxing stuff. Oh, okay. Quite a productive day then today, mate. Quite a productive day.
You are a good boy.
okay. I can do feasts. I didn't realise that.
Good to see you, darling.
Good to see you
We are
too.
allied with Shropshire, but at a grievous cost. Young Chelbet was killed.
Yes, my scouts told me. Such a tragic death for so dubious a gain. I hope you paid his killers back in kind.
Justice was done.
Gilbert will be remembered. He was good company in the short time he was with us.
He was.
Indeed, able to elaborate any further on that? Oh, indeed. Oh, no need. Ah, that's cool, mate. So, you know what I mean? Did you had a good, productive day, mate?
I want to see the Alliance map.
Good. Ah, I can finally do this one. Productive in a way, yes, but in a way also no.
Tell me more about Kent.
Basim has written, claiming to have found the woman Fulke and asking for your aid. He has taken shelter at St. Hadrian's Priory.
Any news of Sigurd?
Nothing you mentioned.
Goes with
And
down
if he
some
has found
delicious
the paladin
juice, but
Fulke,
not
Sigurd cannot
sure
be far
which.
behind.
I bet it's Del Monte juice. Hands on the strawberry Coca-Rolas.
I will go as soon as I can.
Good.
Strawberry
Be safe,
Coca-Rolas.
Basim has news of Sigurd. I should find him soon.
Hey, oh my god. Thank you very much, Gamer TV. 16 months. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. Thank you for the resub, mate. Appreciate that. Might be a quick save. No frills for all I know. Fair enough, Jason. Fair enough, mate. Thank you, Gamer TV, mate. Thank you very much, buddy. If you got the foot, give Gamer TV some hype. He deserves it. Thank you very much for that 16 months, mate. Means a lot. Alright, let's just edit that a minute. Edit that. And then also edit this as well. So I won't be a sec, people. Just changing a few things I need to do for the minute. Alright, there we go. How are you anyway, gamer mate? How are you doing, buddy? Oh. Are you keeping well? I'm doing good, you? Good, I'm glad you're doing good, mate. And yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you very much. Just had a very busy day at work, really, today. I have, mate. As I always call it, Manic Monday. Manic Monday.
Should we take this to your chamber?
No need.
So yeah, but no, apart from that, I'm doing good though, mate. You know what I mean? Gotta keep yourself going, haven't you? Keep yourself happy, keep yourself thinking positive. You know what I mean? Keep going on with your day. Trying to speak to Basim. Okay, I speak to Basim. I've got 2 skills. What's he doing then? What's he doing? Oh wow, look at that. That bird. A stork. No done. That stork. It's cool, isn't it? That stork's pretty cool. Isn't it? Yeah. Fucking CD burner won't burn any longer than 74 minutes on the CD. Fucking old one deal. Maybe it's a media player. A heap of shit software. Grr is that media player. Yeah, shitty media player. Shitty media player. Shit. The crap that it. Yeah, we'll just take the shortcut. It's a lot easier.
You mock old Cuthbert, stone soldiers, in and out like
Oh
rockets
shit!
on the wood pile. Get off the caps and steal your sense.
Game TV streaming standard analog on CRT or no, or maybe black and white.
Lords and ladies dancing in the middle, shaking in their shirts and socks, dancing off to hell.
Right. Let's go do this to open up the area. Or do you stream on Game Boy Pocket Color? Alright, let's do some climbing. Just keep climbing, Oh, here we go. That's the first. To be honest, I must admit, that's the first one I've actually had in a while. Let's be famous. Come on, everybody. Let's be famous. Who wants to be famous? Come on, give me the contracts. I will sign them for you and make you famous. Okay. Why? Hell yeah. Jason, did you hear that, mate?
So you hold no stock in faith?
What I mean to say is, faith is
Do you want to eat, Jason? Are you on expenses, mate? Oh my god, I get that too. Yeah, gamer, mate. I just make a laugh of it now, mate. I just think it's funny. No, I'm not, mate. No. Oh, okay. Apparently, Expense said if he gets 20 subs, or up to, I think it is, 20 subs, he's going to do a bikini stream. And you get to vote, and we get to vote what he wears. Watching you and Fudge. Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate that, Jason. You're a good person, man.
Preposterous blasphemy!
Just like Gamer TV.
That is not what I
Good
said.
lad.
Brother Cedric, am I not the most pious of his servants?
Out! Out!
Where do you think he's
Making
from?
new friends?
A person's tongue gives you a taste of their heart, Eivor. And such information is often useful.
And how do these sallow Christians taste?
It was only a figure of speech, Eivor, and I have tired of it already.
Is this how it must be between us?
Of course not. I'm grateful that you have come.
So what of the Joy Kanga Fulka? In your message, you said you tracked her to Kent.
She is here somewhere. And as of last month, Sigurd was with her. But there is no guarantee this will be the case tomorrow.
So, what is your plan?
That day the
We will
streamer
leave in
is
their
far
gods'
better
heartland,
looking
a heathen
and
a
has
heretic.
better
To
body
hunt Fulke,
than expense.
we'll need
I
a
like
Christian snare.
Fulka is hardly a saint herself.
to think.
These Christians abhor
That
her
said,
strange
he
ideas.
can wear
True.
something
But
she
unlike us, she can
wears.
carry herself
Fair
as
play
one of
then.
them. She won't hide from everyone, not with a prisoner in tow.
So, where to begin?
I've made a friend, Abbot Cunibert, full of pious fire, but with ambition that far outweighs his wit.
And what does your friend Cunibert know?
Come, I will introduce you, and we'll hear the full tale together.
Okay, the instrument of the ancients. Ooh. I'm gonna start playing some music.
Have you found some peace in your time alone, Basim?
I am always at peace, and never alone. I move among the people of the world with great joy. I watch them, study them, learn from them at all times. This is our duty, the hidden one's calling.
You know, for the first time since we've met, you sound more like you're a princess than yourself.
I mean,
Surely
she's
Hytham sounds like me.
fair
If I
and
have
she
taught
knows
well.
it, but
Your creed and your
the
tenets, you mean?
personally
That's
of a
right.
barn door.
And a
That's
sense
why I'm
of, how should I
watching
say, deep responsibility to the betterment
you
of
stream
mankind.
instead.
That's quite an
Oh,
ambition.
thank you, mate. No, honestly,
It doesn't
Jason, man,
explain what
I
you see
appreciate that,
inside.
buddy.
My
I
brother
really
is not
do.
so generous.
Thank you very much,
But
mate.
your brother is someone special, important, and I want him to see that. I hope to show it to him.
Right, we are
Is
here.
this not a blessed
So?
plot? God's own country. And this Eden should be given to his servants to tend.
Abbot Cunibert, this is the
Yeah,
Norse
but his
I
wife
spoke
won't
of.
be happy.
Ah, yes. And quite a fearsome one at that.
Basim says you know the paladin Fulke.
Indeed. The Lady Fulke passed this way not more than a month ago. We talked, we drank. Very pleasant woman.
And where is she?
Eivor will be your axe, Abbot, whether to fell a tree or hew the limbs from an enemy.
What have you promised him?
Oh, just a trifle, Eivor. A little
Just a
problem I
trifle.
believe you can help me with.
Well, what is it? Is it a chocolate trifle? I do like a good chocolate trifle.
Speak your terms plainly, Abbot. I will decide if the bargain is worth my time.
Ah, your wolf shows its teeth, Basim.
Let's cut to the point. What favor would you ask in exchange for Fulke?
Some weeks ago, our alderman in Kent was called to God. A terrible loss. King Alfred has chosen his replacement, but has not yet announced the name. I must know it. Now.
All of Kent will see soon enough which Thane he has chosen. Why not wait?
I want early access. To woo him, before his exalted position is made public and every fool is at his door.
Who else knows the chosen man?
The king's emissary, sent with a letter of congratulations to the new alderman.
Baby.
Intercept him and bring me the news.
Oh, it smells something. He
When I know
knows
the
going
Thane's
on.
name,
Tempted,
we'll
doesn't.
discuss how I might win his favor.
Why not?
Why not kill him in secret and petition Alfred for the seat?
As a man of God, I cannot.
As a man of God.
Besides, he who stands
So say, yeah,
behind
gamer,
the
mate.
throne
I
can
just
pull
make a
on
laugh
the
of the
strings.
famous thing, mate.
This
because
emissary.
I
How
think
will
to
I find
myself,
him?
it's just getting old now. You know what I mean? I just
pass
see,
few nights in their hospitality.
just make a laugh of it.
Begin there.
I'll get the
The
Elderman's
best way,
name
to
when
be
you
honest.
find Folke.
All in good time. Now, if we're done, I have business up the south coast. Falkenston has the best fish in Wessex.
Then I will find you there when the Elderman's name is mine.
Ah, Folkestone. He said Folkestone.
Kunibert
No,
is
do I.
ambitious, but well connected. We will not find Fulke without him.
I suppose we'll see. What will you do?
I'm not done playing with these Christians yet. I will see you in Fulkenston.
Folkestone. No, I don't know. Well, he smelled something a minute ago because he come out and his nose was like. No. No, they don't.
Meum est sordidum planetum revolutam, sed non nol. Ubilutam est. Tales pietas.
Da, da, da. Look at that. Oh, it's a big one as well. Big chest. I'd find the key. Oh, come on, game. Oh, there's two keys. Oh, one's on the ground. How do you get in the ground? How do I get in here now? Oh, it must be up here. Ah, yeah. Ah, right. Right, let's go see if this key was for there. I take it is because the one downstairs must be for the one down there. No, it's not. Oh my god, find the key for each chest block. That's only both of them. How do you get underground there? Oh, I know. I just see it. I just bloody see it, I did. There we go. Right, hopefully we should be able to open it now. Right, let's try again, shall we? After how long? See what we get out of it. I'm hoping it's something good. I'm hoping it's something good. Ah, nickel. Nickel wickle. Not quite there. He's not quite there yet.
Augustine said, seek not to understand what you mean.
Maybe. Oh, it's because he can hear Chewie. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, he's watching Chewie then. Because they can see you, can't they? Their eyesight and that, and people that really, it's bloody amazing. Okay. A cat's eyesight and hearing is just impeccable. I tell you. It really is. And it's very clever how they hear like certain tones, like because like with us, Dan, he knows when it's us coming home. He goes. I mean, and it could be anyone.
Alfred's emissary spent a few days here. Someone may know where he went.
Did she speak to you of the betrayer's scripture?
I'm in no mood for wind belching, so choose your words well.
You choose your words well. What do you know about Alfred's emissary?
Course I do. I'm apprenticed to a famous fighter, the Silent Monk. Challenge me for it.
You'll call me Word Crusher. Your wits I will addle.
Hey? All right, you bested me.
Alfred's emissary. Where?
Him and the bard ended up in a copse by the bridge doing Lord knows what. Sounded like they were murdering a cat.
Singing?
If you say so.
So good. Gotcha. Over here. Look, shoveling the hay.
You tried to catch flies, or would you ask something of me?
I'm looking for a man. He passed through here on the king's business.
No, bugger off here, or I'll call the guards. I'm sick of people. You need to heal your own ills.
Maybe some coin will loose your lips.
A wise move, Mudwit. It so happens I did see Alfred's man. He's long gone, though.
Ah, you
Maybe
chicken.
Gowan the Bard knows where.
Where will I find him?
But he was pissed as a newt. Last I saw, he was passed out in trees between the harbour and bridge. Oh, now go find someone else to vex.
There was a bard drinking with the emissary. I should find him. See if he knows anything.
Ah, over there. Must be down here somewhere. Must be down here.
That ale-swamped scab can't have gone far.
Oh, it's over there. It's over there.
You there. You alive?
Patience is a tired horse. Ploddity plod plod.
Another
Musical
Tartaric
meow.
teat sucker who can't hold his drink. Let's clear your head.
Oh, it's cold as a witch's tit in here!
I say wake you up, did it?
God's truth! Fie on you! Oh, what infernal wakes me?
Are you the Tale Weaver?
Gowan the Dandelion. For the seeds of my stories flit upon the winds of
The
Wessex.
porpoise.
But
The
why
porpoise corpus.
do you kick my noggin?
Yeah.
You and Alfred's emissary were drinking in
Waiting
the
on the
tavern.
farmers.
Tell me where he went.
Were we? I was so ale-addled. Perhaps a small and silver thing upon my palm might help me recall?
How about something long and sharp in your gut?
All right, no need for that. You paint a vivid picture, Dane. He was headed to the White Coast to the southeast, Dover Fortress. He said it is where they train those religious fanatics,
Yeah.
zealots. They pray all night instead of sleeping.
My thanks. And in return, wisdom.
Like that.
Too much beer-bibbing will grow a fool in wit and words.
My thanks, Weaver of the Obvious. Now leave me to my unholy punishment.
Bright lights, bright lights. Come give me bright lights. I'm gonna put you out so long, right? Oh yeah. You did. Get ahead of it.
Dover Fortress, the southeast coast.
Just do it some more, Jim. Oh god. Gotta laugh at it. Yeah. Sorry? Oh.
I shouldn't be seen here. A hood should work.
Oh, did he? Oh, bloody hell. So then? Yeah, 'cause that's what then wake me up then, because I woke up and then obviously then... Oh.
It's good plunder here, but I'll need help.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can't do that, yeah. Where are we going? However here. Right, sod it. I'm just gonna go and do the synchronization bits on the way. And then what? Baby. Stoby. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you did. How you doing? Oh. Climb the bloody tree, thank you. What? He said that, and what was he sick for? Oh, lovely. Charming, you are, isn't he? There we go, finally. Exactly. He knows. He knows how to do that. Davey. Hey, yeah. You good boy? Yeah, good boy. I wonder they're dry, Dan. You need to blink because you have to. Because the blinking is what's it called? Like soothes you or whatever with your eyes. No, not like it's like a moisture sort of thing. Like. Yeah, no, I do then, but that's what it's meant to do. Right? It's like it's meant to. Jim, where you gone? Must have been towing down because you said you couldn't remember it. Agrippa? Oh yeah. I love that song, that's great. That's a good song, now. Spoiler alert, like spoiler alert. Don't watch it unless you see. Come on. Bum bum ba-dum. All along. Come on, everyone. Oh, look where I am, Dan. You see where I was? I've gone there shopping. It's been Agrippa all along. Sorry? She did that because it showed you, didn't it? Because it showed you what she done to him. Come on, run. I wonder what song that's from then. What song is that from? That what they did for that. I am, yeah, tell Expense. He'll be like, what? Seriously? Okay, yeah, look, go to his stream. I've got to go. I need to go. Where was it? I need to get that bloody synchronisation. It's round here somewhere. Ba 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 da. I'm going to go to the edge of the map then. I'm going to see if certain other places there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm from North. I'm the Northers. I'm a well, I didn't do that. It was my mum did, technically. Well, I didn't choose where I was, did I? I think, oh yeah, I'll be born here. I had to tell her before she was born. Make sure you were before I'm born. That's where I'm originally from. Good day, you dingoes. Good day, you dingoes. Hello, Sheila. That's me Hardy. Sheila's me Hardy. Everyone's called Sheila. Ba 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 da 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 da. Anyone in the stream, do you watch WandaVision? Because I don't want to say too much, because just in case people haven't watched it, or they do watch it but haven't watched the latest episode yet. It was Agatha all along. Yes, mate, I'm up to date. Yes, Jason. Jason, do you like that song, mate? Do you love that song that they did at the end? I did. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was amazing. Here's one I made earlier. Catchy. It is catchy. It is catchy, isn't it, though, Jay? It is. It is catchy. It is fucking catchy. It's one of those songs where you'll be singing it for the rest of your life. Do 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 do. You're standing there. Well, I'm riding here, so what's the fucking difference? F you. I can't remember how it goes, but it was catchy. Sam just played it. Yeah. It was all I give for. Do 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 do. I love it. It's a great song. STFU, like John Cena. I need to get out of it. How the fuck do I get out of here? I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a place where I can't get out. I got it on PlayStation, but you ain't got a PlayStation. It's not cross-play. Well, blah blah blah. I don't think it is. You cannot escape. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, you cannot escape. Ha 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 ha. It was like for all along. God, don't get me silly, Jesus Christ. It's like listening to my cat go meow 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 every day. I do like to have a laugh though, don't get me wrong. I do like to have... Oh, hell yeah, come on. Oh man, they're the best. Them jokes, I tell you, them jokes are the best. I was in Asda's the other day, and bloody hell, 50 quid for that. Hang on, one sec, Jason. Let me just get out of here a minute. 50 quid for something. I just read that. 50 quid for that Crash game, and screw that, man. Gee, fuck me, I didn't pay that, Jason. Hell no, I wouldn't pay that anyway. I got it on digital, mate, when it was on offer on the store. The thing is, Jason, you watch, mate. Now the PS5 version's coming out, right? They're gonna bump the price up again for you to pay the PS5 version. I wonder how much they're gonna charge for that one. I wonder. When that comes out March 12th, I think it was. Is it 12? Something like that, I think. You have to take out a loan for a PS5.
Perhaps I can find the letter without bloodshed. The Bard said paladins trained at this fortress. This will not be an easy fight.
That's the one. That is the one. Wow, this is like HDR. Look at that HDR. Oh no, not now, I'm not. I'm on my way. Canterbury's here, look. Oh look, I'm at the Dover Cliffs. I'm at the Dover Cliffs. Where's that? Oh look, well that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going, Dan. Look, I'm going there now. Hello. Oh, I'm at the Dover Fortress now. I'm at the Dover Fortress. This must be Dover Castle. This is the fortress. This must be the castle.
This place is heavily guarded.
Yeah, exactly. My house is, I don't know, somewhere. Where am I going anyway? I've got to find and get the message. Oh right, okay, where the hell is this message? Oh, I bet it's up there. Oh yeah, look, there's the castle. Dover. It's called, in the game, it's called Dover Fortress. Because obviously, well, that's what it was at the time, when it was a fortress, wasn't it? But I suppose then they change the name as you go along. La 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 da da. God, sorry Jason, I've got that bloody song in my head, mate. I got that blinking song in my blinking head. Yeah, it's actual proper. This is actually proper places in because this is Great Britain, you see, and you got this is East Anglia. See, this is Kent down there. That's why this is here. Then this is London, or based on London, this area. So it's
They tell me where to stay. It's over there. And there's a road. That's no way near.
right. So it's got to be in there. It's got to be in that building there, I bet. It does, don't it? I tell you, it looks amazing, doesn't it? Flipping brilliant. I need to get a note, but there's a key. I think it's this tower here because it's guarded by loads of people inside. Oh shit. Hey, alright, that's that one. Right, we're gonna go at this tower here first. Because we're gonna go get the key. And then there's also I think I need the key for in here, don't I? Yeah, door locked. Lost the key in the tower, yes. The key's up here. So let's go do this first. Yeah, old Britain. Yeah, this is basically like old Britain in the Viking. Well, I suppose Viking times or Victorian times. I suppose. I don't know what you'd call it. What's in the olden times, though. Anyway, yeah. That was perfectly goof window before he smacked again. It was a but I had to. Sorry, Jason. Sorry, my friend. Sorry, I'm a Viking, though. I'm avoiding. Let's just keep up there. Oh, there's no way down. There's no like easy way down, is there? That must be awful having a lactose problem. Must be bloody awful. Oh, door is up here, isn't it? What an idiot I am. What an idiot I am. For the art. Yeah, no, yeah, sorry Jason, I had to destroy it, my friend. I'm so sorry. Any intolerance or allergies not go, that means cannot. Sincere. So, yeah, I know what you mean. No, I do feel for people that are, you know what I mean, that, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, there's loads more stuff out there. And there's also, there's like, most shops now don't get me wrong, it is very expensive. But there's a lot of stuff, you can get gluten-free stuff as well now. Like food, cakes, well just food in general, I mean just food in general. Gluten foods and lactose-free stuff and there's so much nowadays you can. I mean, it's just, yeah, free, yeah, exactly, mate. Ah. No, come on, climb up. No, no. I was meant to.
God won't let us lose.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, free section. Yeah. I mean, and I say there's loads more now in there, Jason. You know what I mean? It's... It wasn't in here. Thought it was. Oh, I bet it's bloody underground, isn't it? That's out here.
God teaches obedience. Hold there.
Say good night. Hammer Sky!
Oh, fuck me. Double team? Fuck you.
Give up! It's meat! Come on!
Oh, mate. Oh shit.
Bleed you! Break you!
loves me.
Is this where I've come in? I can't remember. No, it's not either.
Stop you.
Knock the idiot down. Going to smash you.
Oh no, okay, I've come totally right the wrong way. Shit. There must be carriers. Someone carries the message, I don't know who or where. I thought I picked it up. Obviously not. Oh, what the old mouse is done. He likes them, doesn't he? How is he? In play modes. Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay then, and the other one. Yeah. You want me to do that one first, don't you? The penguin cow. Well, let me just look at my... Oh, it's over... That's where it is. It's over here. At least I found it now.
I'll ring the bell.
Haha, yes. Shit, where's this bell? Do not want that bell ringing, for fuck's sake. Someone around here. Ba 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 da, da, da. Right, so I got rid of the bell. That's the main thing. Oh, there's something in here. Is it? Oh, it does that, doesn't it? I love stuff like that. Keeps him occupied, doesn't it? As well.
Go.
Ah, could be in that place there. get across any other way though, can I? Yeah. Without being caught. Go ring that bell, mate. It's not there.
If I could steal the letter without killing the emissary, it would keep me out of trouble.
We're under attack! Heathens coming!
Watch my lead. Together, lads, we have this. Get behind if you can.
Right, let's see if we can get out of combat and try and then get this letter. Aha! You're not finding me. Baby.
Stop you!
Oh, he's facing this way. Thought he was. Oh, sugar, right, okay, Oh, okay, let's try to see if we can get around. Oh, it's coming back. See if I can steal it off of him without killing him.
What? Hold there! I really missed! You're gonna die!
Alfred's chosen elderman is a thane called Tetmund. The Abbot Cunibert will want to know.
Okay.
Good edge on you! Ring the bell! We watch each other's butts!
Oh, sugar. Right, where have we got to go now? Oh, over here. Oh, look where I'm going to next, huh?
meet Basim and the abbot in Falkenston.
Do 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 da 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 do da bum. Dover Pharos. Oh no, was there not? Bum 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 ch bum bum ch bum bum ch bum ch bum bum ch bum bum do 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 do. Falkenstein. What's Falkenstein then? Nah, neither have I. There. Oops.
Oh, you must try my
Nothing even. That's like nothing here then.
My abbey brews the best in Kent.
It certainly sounds worth the risk of my immortal soul.
Ah, your god is rather a hard taskmaster.
And your god forbids the mixing of wool and linen. It sounds to me like he's never heard of England.
Excuse me.
Not all that is written in the scriptures is
Excuse
God's
moi.
purest truth.
Eivor, you have news?
Eivor. Of course I have news. I am the news. I am the news of the
The
world.
Lord is testing me. He is made mouse by you Danes. Barely leaves his fortress at Roosister. How might I gain his influence if he will not speak to me? Or to anyone?
Cup of tea in a minute, I think.
To inspire loyalty, Tedman
Maybe.
must owe you something, such as his life.
Go on.
A fortress stormed, a man kidnapped.
Yeah, let
If you
them
beat
down.
back his enemy,
Let them
saved
come
him
down.
from sure death, his
Oh,
gratitude
don't worry.
would...
Swell. It would know no bounds. But that fortress will be harder to pry open than a nun's knees.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
What do you know, Bastian? We could kidnap someone else close to him.
Are you hiding something, Basim?
There is a lumber mill nearby, correct?
Beamisfield. Alfred invests much in fortifying Wessex, and uses our forests to do so. The mill provides his wood.
Tedmund is there.
Impossible. How do you know?
I heard rumors that Tedmund had been lured out of self-exile to manage work on the fortifications of Canterbury.
Taking him from a lumberyard is less dangerous than assaulting a fortress. But your rescue attempt will not have the same flair. Is it worth it?
Is it worth
It may still work. Yes. Yes. Bring him to the megaliths.
And Fulke?
When I have Tedmund's fealty, you shall have Fulke. Now go. I will rustle up a small rescue party.
Maybe.
I do a roaring trade at Reculver and Tunbridge. They pay well for my catch.
The monks? Do those parchment-skinned Christians
I
ever
could
eat meat?
die. Don't you believe in Jesus?
I'm wary of this abbot Basim. He is self-serving and evasive. Can he really deliver Fulke?
The abbot is a friend of Fulke's. That is clear.
So long as he doesn't suspect our motive, we may have a chance.
Indeed. This brings to mind a story. Perhaps you've heard of it. The Scorpion and the Frog.
A children's story?
A cautionary tale. The Scorpion wants to cross the river, but he cannot swim.
And I
so
can
he
see what you're
enlists
doing.
the help of the Frog. The frog agrees to carry him on his back, extracting a promise that the scorpion will not sting him.
Let me guess. The scorpion reneges, blaming his nature, and both drown.
The scorpion crosses the river and stings an innocent man, killing him. So what does this tale tell us?
That your stories are clouded and their meaning doubly so?
It shows that every tale has 1,000 possible outcomes, many of which are surprising. If the abbot does not deliver Folke, he will die at my hand.
I must admit, he's actually, yeah.
A sobering approach.
Oops, I just ran. Bum 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 ba la 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 bum bum ba do 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 do.
Need to clone myself here.
I hope this chase will catch us a plump hen.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's gratitude, he will deliver Folke. It will cost us nothing more than this.
If that leaden wit keeps his word.
Ah, you prefer to work in the shadows.
Let's see you.
You live in fucking borough? Oh, fucking fuck borough. Yeah, that's the one, Jason. That's the one, mate. Playing goalie. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. Every bloody time, innit? Who the fuck is Jason? Sorry, Kevin. It's Jason, the jailer. I am not, Kevin. I am not. Oh, it's over here somewhere. Oh, it's over here. How are you, Kevin, anyway, mate? Have you had a good day?
Show me what lies ahead.
It's around here somewhere. Easy peasy. It'd be around here somewhere, wouldn't it? No, I'm not even there yet. I'm not even there yet. Not so bad, you bastard.
What do you see?
Why does this keep moving? I was happy to see Liverpool into a bin. I think we all was, Jason, mate. I think we all was. Oh, there he is. What? Come on. They've really gone downhill this season, haven't they, Kevin, mate? I tell you. Man United were lucky, they really want me, mate, to be honest. I watched the, how's Valhalla? Oh, mate, this game, I tell you, Kevin, the more you play this, mate, it gets better and better. Seriously, man, it's bloody awesome. Yeah, Liverpool completely died. They have, mate, I tell you. Absolutely have. I tell you. I wasn't expecting that. No, nor was I. Especially after last season. And then apparently it was because they, as soon as they lost their two defenders, apparently then they're shit. But it shouldn't really matter if you got lose two defenders or not. Look at Man United. I think Man United, that happened to Man United once. We didn't see them slip off. Whatever, you know what I mean? To be fair, Salah is pulling his weight, and the mid higher. But Firmino and Mane have died. Oh, they have, mate, I tell you. Like, Klopp needs to send them to gas chain. Why can I not catch this flipping bloke up? Oh, I'm going to use my horse. See if that works. Oh shit. I could have got him then. Damn it, he fucking glitched in the bloody bush. Oh, I don't need to kill him. Yeah, tie up, my friend.
I am not who you think I am! Let me go!
Stop caterwauling and you'll live.
Live? Oh, saints protect me!
Silence will save you, Tedmund. Silence, not your saints.
Silence is deadly. Let's go. Finally caught him, the little bugger. I ever show you me playing the guitar at ATC? No, I don't think you did, mate. No, I don't think you did. Yeah, mate. There is a young lad that I watch on YouTube sometimes, Kevin. He's from Ireland. And he plays. He's got a few different instruments. He's got a guitar, and other stuff like that. But he's really, really good. I tell you, very clever. You know what I mean? It's bloody brilliant. Right, hang on, I'll play it now, live session. Alright, what's his name? He's on YouTube. Oh, I can't think what his bloody name is. Let me find out, mate, and then I'll let you know. It is... Right, let me see what his name is. Oh God, I don't know, try and bloody find him. I think what his bloody name is. Where the hell is he? I can't flipping find him now. Oh man. You know when you're trying to find something, Jason, and it just, oh, flipping hell. How do you find? Yeah, because what he does, Jason, he does it live every Saturday at around about 8 p.m. He does, and all the songs I think he does, they're either his own. I think most of them. I think they are. Let me see if I can. Oh, his name's. He's called Pint of Milk, Jason. Is this young lad here? I don't know if you've ever seen him or not. It's, it's called Pint. His name is Pint of Milk. Spelled like that. It's on YouTube, Jason. Excuse me. And it's really, I tell you, he's so lovely as well, mate. He really is. He does some really good songs, mate. I tell you, bloody brilliant. It's very good, Kevin. I tell you, mate, bloody brilliant. Yeah, he plays Irish music. He does. So darling. Hey, Jimbo. Hey. Hey, Fudge Cake. How are you doing? Lovely evening. How are you? How are you doing? Have you had? How did your training go today? By the way, how did your training go? Hope it went well for you. So darling, darling me. So darling, darling me. Do 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 do. When I go home, do 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 la da dee. I don't know why. Just talking about Irish music, and I've got bloody Irish songs in my head. I'm okay, feeling a bit meh today, but plodding on. Training was training, laugh loud, boring. Has your partner been practicing? Oh, she practices every day. She does fudge cake every day. I need to carry him. I need to carry him. Carry, carry, carry. Yeah, practices every day. Every day's a trumpet day. Target must be on the ground to complete. Oh, okay. Need to get sold in prime condition.
King of Wessex, I demand you release his royal subject into my care.
Come no closer, Christian, else your man dies by my blade.
Please, I'm not the man you want. Keep your eye on this one. He'll be worth a hefty bounty.
Any false moves and I will snip your heels.
Need to get the lubricant right.
Now let's finish this shadow plan.
Are you sure that's Tedmund? He's dressed as a lord.
Oh god.
That man is shorter and
Helps
fatter than
with
I
the tuning.
I'm not Tedmund. I'm not. I swear upon the Holy Rood. I am
Oh
not
god.
Tedmund.
What in
Oh,
heaven's
that's
name is
funny.
happening here?
Who are you?
Yeah, Jimbo
Speak
sent
quickly,
you a
or I will
vid
slit your
on
throat and leave
Twitter
you for
there.
the crows.
Okay. Oh, Jason, did you get that name?
I'm
I
called
said, mate,
Shergar.
of that
Lord Tedmund
young
pays me a
young
measly
lad.
coin to serve as his double.
Get your phone out and play it live.
Brother
Okay.
Shergar, you are far from Augustine's
On
priory.
YouTube, Kevin. Did you
I left
see it
the
or not?
cloisters
If not,
many
I'll
moons
write it
ago,
down
Your
again, mate.
Holiness. The monastic life was not my calling.
I didn't. I called you Kevin.
Summon Tedmund to a meeting. Get him out in the open. Tedmund has no care for me or what I have to say. My orders come by letter, never by mouth. I hardly know the man. You're of no use to us then. Perhaps I should just kill you here and now. No, wait. Let me think. Let me think. Danes. To storm the walls, you need Danes. There's a raiding camp west of here I was told to be wary of. Acting as Tedmund, I ordered a band of soldiers to capture them. If you hurry, you may be able to stop this. If another band of Danes wants to join our assault, we'll have the distraction we need to get inside Rochester.
If the Saxons don't slaughter them first.
I am still Tedmund to the men in the field. I could speak with their captain, send his men away.
It's a fearless plan.
The Nordnir knit winding path that cannot be unknotted. It seems Rochester was always in our path. Abbot, stay alert. We'll send word when we're ready to capture Tedmund.
And this fool? He knows much of our plan.
He'll come with us. And if he betrays me, I'll roast his balls over a roaring fire.
You will not regret this. My wily ways and quick wit will cease the need for bloodshed.
I still might kill you yet, man, if your prattling doesn't cease.
The rewards for being...
That's quite good, Jason. That's good, man. Jason, I like that, man. You're good. Jason, I tell you, Irish people, like... Jason, Kevin, why do I keep saying fucking Jason for? Sorry, people. It's, ugh.
And how does one become a double? Are there
Kevin,
vigorous challenges and
that was good.
tests to overcome?
And the weird thing is, man, I'm obsessed with calling.
What took you from it? I'm the seventh son of a poor farmer. Not wanting another mouth to feed, my father gave me to the monks.
Kevin, as I was trying to get at it,
I thought there would be great comfort in repetition.
near enough, most Irish people and music is just like, it's like second nature, to be honest, because most Irish people that sing and that, and like instruments and stuff like that, are incredible. I tell you, they really are.
The captain does not know Tedman well. If we keep our heads,
they are, Kevin, you know what I mean? And that was good, man. Nice one. That's really good. Oh, yeah, Jason. Kevin. God, that's because I keep talking to Jason. Kevin, did you get that name of that
Those who remain must be saved, whatever the cost.
of that person that I wrote down, mate? That Irish lad that does all those different songs. I may call myself Jason. Actually, no, I didn't. Okay. On YouTube, his name is Pint of Milk. He is. Go check him out, Kevin. Honestly, man, he's really good. He's such a lovely lad as well. He really is. Bloody awesome. You know what I mean? He's so talented. You know what I mean? Grand. I'll check him later. But, yeah. You like us Irish? You like us Irish and and the amount of musicians. Yeah, exactly. That's true though, Kevin. You know what I mean? A lot. Look how many Irish musicians that there are. Well, just not like now, but like over the years as well. I mean, the amount of Irish singers and or bands or all sorts of stuff. But I do though. The thing is as well, Jason, is Kevin. Bloody hell, Kevin. Is hey look, got a clover for you, Kevin. Look, got a clover, 4-leaf clover, mate. Is my mum. My mum likes Irish music. She does, and yeah, and I used to listen to it a lot with her. I did. So, I mean, and she, yeah, my mum loves Irish because my mum loves like Daniel O'Donnell and stuff like that. She does, Kevin. She loves all that stuff. I don't know about your mum and that. I suppose she does. Does she, Kevin? Does your mum like all that sort of stuff, like Daniel O'Donnell and? I know my mum does. Well, we're following you. Where are we going? Have you glitched? Oh Jesus, no. That fucking standing. Hey, you can't. Fair enough, Kevin. Fair enough, mate. Clown of a man. That's fair enough, Kevin. We're meant to be following this bloke. I don't know if he's glitched. Hello, what are we doing? We're meant to be following you. There's a man out there called Nathan Carter. Now, he's technically Scouse, but he's way better. Oh, okay, yeah. And he declares himself Irish. Oh, okay. I suppose, has he got, I take it is he like half Scouse and half like Irish? Is like it is like his mum or dad? Like one of them's Irish and the other one's Scouse, if you get what I mean. Sort of thing. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Hello. What are you doing? You're just standing there. We're meant to be following you. Follow? Yeah. Well, I am following him. Where is he taking me? He's just standing there. Hello. You are meant to be moving. What about if I do this? Oh god, it doesn't even flinch.
Something's not right. You're not off now.
Well, what? I don't know. It has, isn't it? Can I load like a checkpoint or anything? 10:34. Was that the last one it just saved? Yeah. Right, we have to load this one back up, people. Because I think he's glitched. Right. Before we do any more, Kevin, Fudge Cake, anyone else that's in the stream, I will be right back. I'm just gonna go get a drink, okay? Oh, he's stuck it. So what are we meant to be doing then? Oh. I'm just gonna take him out. I think that's what I've got to do. I don't know. I'm just gonna take him out.
God, yeah, I'll see what can do. Try this one.
Damn. He shot him in the foot and it killed him. Okay. Ah, now it worked. So that's what I did have to do then. Because now I've got to talk to him. You want a drink then? Are you okay?
Friend.
Yeah.
These Saxon whoresons would have killed us all.
Yes, they would have. And now's your chance to hit back.
Kevin, have you got... I don't know if you have or not, mate. Have you got Disney Plus at all, buddy?
But we few will not break those
Have you got... I don't know if you watch that sort of thing, mate. Have you got Disney Plus? Or do you watch anyone that has it?
Mercia will heed the call.
Cup of tea, no sugar, please.
We'll
Okay,
send a
fudge
message
cake,
to Oxenfordshire.
come right up.
The men of Mercia would
Jim's
gladly take a
Cafe is
swipe at
open
Essex.
in a few
What is your
minutes.
name, warrior?
Runa Egilsdottir.
We need ships, Runa.
We have a small fleet moored
La
upriver.
la la
But the naval
la
chain
la
blocks
la
passage to
la
Roosister's
da
walls.
da
I will
da
remove
da
it.
da da da
Your
da
people
da.
will bring their ships.
It was all I
Now,
give
gather
her.
these fallen
Oh
weapons
yeah.
and armor. Giedrich and the men of
Can I get a piece of
Oxenfordshire
cake
will need
too?
them to
Oh
hide their
yeah.
Mercian
Yeah,
origins.
my
My
cafe does
warriors were
everything.
denied
Fudge
Valhalla
cake.
today.
You can have
I
whatever.
cannot
What's the
bear the
daily
idea of
special?
gifting their weapons
A
to more
Jimbo
Saxons.
special.
Their sacrifice was great. Their gift
You
will
can-
be all the greater.
Excuse me.
They will know justice.
You can
with
have
our
whatever you
victory.
like.
It will calm their restless shades, I promise. Will your men bring the armor to the battle?
What is our plan?
In the morning,
And
we
what
will
is
go to
our
Buckingham,
plan?
remind Giedrich of his promise.
Oh, we're going
We
to
have his
Buckingham
bond.
now.
Meet me in the
Can
shore
I
near
have apple
Roosester.
crumble and custard?
Ships.
Of course
Albert
you can.
Cunibert must
I will
be
whip
warned
up
in
a good
advance.
apple crumble
He'll need
and
time to
custard
muster his rescue.
just for you.
Runa, that is your task. We'll tell you where
With
to
a
meet
nice
him
cup
before you
of
leave.
tea.
All seems in order.
That's my
At
favourite.
first green light,
Okay.
I will leave.
Good. That gives us time to drink. You've traveled so far to carry out your duty. Is this the life of a
Is this the life of a pirate?
Mine is not the
A
usual path.
pirate's life for me. Hey,
Does travel. Our ideals are
a
universal.
Viking life for me. Woo.
So there's nowhere you call home.
No place I call home. No.
Weird.
For me, home is family.
Why does this game look so bloody amazing? Especially in 4K. It's flipping.
Not even hide them?
Parents, brothers, all dead.
I lost my parents when I was 9 winters alone.
Oh, astonishing it.
I'd see my
Astonishing. What?
I would have.
There's always one unbreakable.
My cat's just been
Yes.
for a good old time on his tray.
Children. They bewilder you. They can cause you so much worry. Fill you with joy.
Good old Bassam. Good old Bassam's a good lad, isn't he? He's a
your
good
heart.
lad. He's a good lad.
And if you're lucky, they replace you.
Oh my god.
I was not so lucky. I had a son.
I miss him terribly.
I miss him terribly.
Even now.
Even now.
I'm sorry. Basim.
He was taken from me. Someone I trusted. A friend.
That was then. I wonder what that was.
A man who I would trust with anything. A man you trust with anything.
It's annoying me that there's a spelling mistake in your stream elements.
He took all I had.
Blurb. Oh. Blurb, that was my OC.
All I had.
In my stream element. What one's that then? Well, I do apologise because I'm dyslexic, Fudge Cake, so if I've spelt it wrong, I am sorry. Don't know. The one where it says welcome.
Roosester will not be an easy nut to crack.
Oh, what is it?
Time to
Oh,
prepare.
okay. I must have spelled it wrong then or something. I don't know, something when it says welcome or something. Let me have a quick check. Welcome everyone to my stream. Hope you're enjoying being here, and if you like. 1 minute, let me just read it a sec. See if it. Welcome everyone to my stream. Hope you're enjoying being here, and if you like the stream and you aren't already, oh hang on, is it that word there? And you, I could actually change that here. Oh, no, I think I've spelled it right, haven't I? Fudge cake. I think I've spelled it okay. I don't know. I'm not sure if I have. The problem is I spell it how I hear it, or how I just like. I mean, like what I think of it in my head. That's the problem with me. It's not. I don't. I mean, I don't know. It's alright. It's. Oh, I missed out the. Oh, okay. I completely understand. I have learning disability too, so I get it. Yeah, I struggle with all sorts of stuff, me, fudge cake, but I just have to sort of, you know what I mean, you just sort of get on with it really, you know, there's not a lot I can really do about it, to be honest. Just try and make myself better in other ways, to be honest. What are we doing now? We actually, oh, release the naval chain. Alright, okay. Right, fudge cake, I will be right back. I'm the same, I have something similar to dyspraxia. Oh, okay. Oh, is that to do with balance or something as well? Or something like that. I don't really know, to be honest. Toby! Shush! Psh, psh. Yeah, it is, yeah. Right, I'll be right back, fudge cake. Just gonna get a cup of tea, and we'll go do this next bit. I must admit that over the weekend and today, I've progressed quite well in this game actually. Affects my balance, memory, how I retain information, etc. Yeah, see that's like me. Dyslexia is a bit like that because because like my memory sometimes is awful. Like Sam would tell me something and then I'll forget sometimes. I'll totally forget about it. And that.
You weren't listening. I told you I won $10 million. I can prove them and it, Danny. And you were just like, la, la. Yeah. Hey, you never even tweet. And I said I had food too. So you never listen.
And yeah, no, it's good. And it's the same with me because how I retain information as well. I have to retain it in certain ways, or else I just don't understand it. I don't. It's, but you know, I mean, I suppose like we said, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? Really. Fudge cake. Right, I'll be right back. I won't be a minute. Oh, who's that? Sorry, Expense. I was just making tea and sorting out stuff with the cat, and that was Sam. I'm so sorry, mate. How are you doing, Expendios? You know why I just said that, don't you? Expendios. How are you doing, mate? Welcome, welcome. I hope you, Kim and Scout, I hope you're all keeping well, my friend. Oh shit, what the hell was that? Hey, that's what you get. That's what you get, mate. That's what you get for saying shit like that. You never say that to people, Expense. Because you know what the outcome's gonna be. You know what that outcome's gonna be, my friend. It was Jelly Ogre that said it. I just joked. Oh my god. See, Jelly Ogre should do it then. If he suggested it, he should be the first one to do it. Anyway, how are you? Did you get your COVID jab? Yeah, I had mine ages ago. Expense. I think it was like the end of January. Something like that. Was it? I can't remember when it was. It was sometime in January, wasn't it? Yeah. Or was it beginning of January? I can't remember. Did you have the Pfizer or AstraZeneca? I had the Pfizer one. Go, Pfizer! My next one is the 2nd of April, Expense. Here's my second one. I had the AstraZeneca. Oof. Yeah, everyone at work had that, and then they not all of them, but most of them had funny turns when they had that. Wow, seriously, Expense? Was it that? Wow. Damn. Yeah, Sam said she was like this. Like, she was proper shaking, Sam said. She was. I was like, fuck me. They said she was shaking. She said where she was coughing so much, it was, oh god, yeah, it wasn't nice. She said that she was glad that she got over that. Not my Sam, it's another Sam that we work with. I mean that.
Guards here are vigilant.
Oh bloody hell, why is it every bloody time? Oh, I need a key. Where am I now? Well, I'll have a look on the map in a sec. Let me just... I might have gone back to Canterbury, I don't know. Hold on, I need to refresh stream. Keeps doing matrix and jumps kind of thing. Okay. No, I'm still doing it. Oh, you're still doing it? Okay. I am in... Oh no, Canterbury's here. So Canterbury's here. Folkestone is here. And Dover used to be, it must be massive years ago, because Dover, right, is from here, it's all this lot. Goes from here to all the way over here. It does. It's huge on this game, because you've got the Dover Pharos, the Dover Cliffs and the Dover Fortress, which is basically the Dover Fortress is basically the Dover Castle. It is. Can you find my house? Whereabouts is their expense? Is it around here or is it around here somewhere? So yeah, and this is Canterbury. Exactly. Folkestone House has sold. I'm in Chatham. Ah, right. So that's like that's like the line up this way, isn't it? Chatham. Is it this way? Yeah, I've only been to Chatham once. Waiting to move to outskirts of Faversham. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. That's on. No, Faversham is. That's further than Canterbury, isn't it? If I remember. I'm trying to remember. Chatham is on the Medway, more west. Yeah. Oh, west, sorry. West of Canterbury. Oh, okay. Right, I'm up here at the minute. I can't remember what this place is. This one is... Yeah, so, you know what I mean? It's pretty cool, like, what this used to be called and that. Oh, I like that. I just noticed that, look. It's a snake, look. I don't know if that means if there's actually a snake there, or it's just been put on there. I've only just noticed that. Or is this a snake area? Is this where all the snakes are? Ooh, the snack of snacks. The big snacks. The big sizzling snacks. I think it might be like chalk horse. Oh, yes! Like the chalk horse. Yes! Awesome! I know the one you're on about, Expense. I used to love seeing that every time. Every time I go on holiday, I'd always drive past that, or not far from it, and you could always see it. And oh man, it's amazing. It's the best thing ever. It really is. Bloody awesome.
Work with me.
Oh, mate.
I'll keep the rat busy. Ready, bow! Fire!
I think it might be like the... Oh, Expense, what are you up to, mate? You up to anything good, buddy? Anything good, my friend?
With me! Watch for my lead!
Or just relaxing tonight, mate? Been up to anything good? Oh, shit. Oh, it's barred. Oh, shit. Oh, that's what I need to release that chain. That's what I need to do. Just getting ready for bed, really. I raided the streamer that wasn't reading chat, so come to see you. Oh, I had someone else that done that. They raided someone. They did Expense, and this person just didn't even bother acknowledging that they'd been raided. Mate. And I just thought that was fucking rude. I did. But then I suppose that's just my thing, yeah, and the day, you know what I mean? You should respect people.
Ready, bows! Fire! If they move.
But then I suppose that's because I've been brought up to respect people and just be nice to people at the end of the day, you know what I mean? But if people do nice things for you, do nice things for them. Right, now I can go around the other side. Oh. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I just had. I just had that.
Gidrich and the ships can get through.
I like to be chatty. That's why you go on Twitch and not watch YouTube. Exactly my point. Exactly my point as well. Expense, mate. I mean, I'm not being funny, but if I just wanted to watch videos and not talk to people, then yeah, I'd just go on YouTube, because you just watch videos. I mean, which is fair enough. But if you're gonna chat to people and all the rest of it, and you want to go on Twitch, and if people raid you or sub to you or just anything, well, anything really, I mean, anything in general, bits and stuff like that, just appreciate it. Appreciate that people do that, and they appreciate that that they do that on your stream, you know what I mean? Yeah, the whole fun of a live platform is that it's live. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's live. I know all sorts of things can happen or go wrong. You know what I mean? At the end of the day as well, you know what I mean? I ain't no professional TV production person. You know what I mean? So it's live, yeah, but I'm more like an amateur. To be honest. You know what I mean? I don't sit there like I'm on a TV show. But I do the best as what I can at the end of the day. Sorry. Yeah, exactly, because he does that stuff anyway, yeah, you know what I mean? He does that sort of, yeah. So...
You brought your weapons and armor.
Aye, Raven Tamer.
Good. Now we dig in and wait for our friends.
I mean, I'm just an amateur streamer at the end of the day.
Well met,
exactly, yeah, exactly. Have fun. And I tell you, I'm so happy, Expense, the amount of new people, mate, that I've met over the years. I mean, had I started streaming, to be fair, I wouldn't have met cool people like you. Exactly, man. Same to me with you as well, mate. You know what I mean?
Rally our army.
I'm so grateful at the end of the day, Expense, and you have to be. Yeah, I'm an amateur and always will be, to be honest. But I enjoy it. Exactly. That's just how I see it. That's just how I see it, Expense. Yeah, you know what I mean. I like my little group of people, sort of, that we have. You know what I mean, that come to my stream, and I'm very grateful for the people. And yeah, Expense, I tell you, over the last few days, mate, I tell you, Gamer TV is another one. I tell you, such a genuine, honest person and friend, and in general, I tell you, he subbed to me. I think it's got to have been 25 subs altogether at the minute. In my stream, and
Let's go.
wow, 24. You getting? Well, I've got 2 new emotes. I need doing expense. I was going to ask you, but I thought I don't want to keep asking expense. I know he doesn't mind, but I don't want to keep hassling you to about emotes, because you know what I mean, you most probably got a lot going on yourself as well, mate. And I mean, and your own streaming as well, and all the rest of it. But yeah, I've got 2 new slots to do, to get 2 new emotes. One of them, I know that what I want, expense, is a raid emote. One's a raid emote I want. I don't know about the other one yet though, I don't. I'm not sure. I can do stuff, but I'll be a little slow, it'll be a bit of a slow turnaround. Hey, expense, it's totally fine, mate, you know what I mean? If you want to do something and show it to me and see what I think of it, yeah, well I said a raid one then, didn't I? But I don't actually know, I don't know what design though, no, to be honest. I know I want a raid one, as I said, but, yeah, that's the gizmo one. That's the hype one. I want a raid one, but I don't know what else. There's something else. And I don't know what design I'd want either. And have a house move coming up. Yeah, that's what I mean, X-Men, you know what I mean? You've got a house move coming up, mate. And all that lot, you know what I mean? And, sorry. Oh, could do, yeah. Could have. Yeah. Oh no, he don't do it, Mel does it. She does it for him, saying that. Sorry. Because I don't think he doesn't really know how to do them, I don't think. He does everything else, but the emotes and that, I think Mel doesn't. He does. Come on, people. Let's get our expense. This is the best part of the game. This is charge. Boom. Oh, yes. Come on. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. When I find a few minutes here and there, I'll look into it. Okay, expense. Thank you very much, mate. You don't have to, but thank you very much if you do. I do appreciate that, mate. No charge. Oh, okay. Thank you, mate. Honestly, you're a good person, expense. You really are, mate. Honestly. So then, I know, because they're dropping oil and then setting it alight. Yeah. But nothing stops Jimbo. Nothing stopping me from getting through. But no, thank you, expense, mate. Honestly. Yeah, so I want to raid one. I don't know. I was thinking, right, I don't know if it sounds... I was thinking, or do you reckon it would be too much of a copyright? I was thinking of like a Chucky raid. So like a Chucky raid. I think that'd be quite cool, don't you think? Oh, I still have a GPU to send to you. Maybe in May, I'll be happy to go to the post office. Yeah, I can do Chucky. Yeah, like if you ever get a chance to, mate, maybe try that out. Because I've got a gizmo height. I want to try and do like different ones. I do. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I know. Expense did warn me. Like I haven't had anything yet, but he did warn me about obviously the what's the name? Grogu one, and obviously the Gizmo one. Because obviously. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Because then it's my own design, isn't it? Yeah. Gonna get a cup of herbal tea. Okay, mate, no worries. I've got a cup of tea here. I'll have some mine in a minute. I'm coming to get you, Expense. Sorry. Gotta get off of him, bad for her. I'm surprised how I even survived around people like that, because I used to be around my cousin that smoked, my auntie that smoked. I used to be around quite a lot of people, to be honest. Yeah. And I went round one person's house once, and obviously, and they're I think it was their nan, yeah. There was this person who was living there with their nan who went round there. She was lovely, don't get me wrong, but fuck me, I'd never known anyone, right, that could smoke. She would smoke. I don't know how many. Just a hell of a lot though. And obviously I didn't realise, because at the time I didn't realise that it got all on your clothes and that. So I went home, and then my mum went to me, "God, bloody hell, Jim, you stink." And I went, "Oh, what do you mean?" She went, "Oh, you stink of smoke." And then I was like, "Oh, right." And then that's when I sort of realised, I thought, "Oh, okay, I'm not ever going round there again, because I don't want my clothes to keep stinking of smoke." Yeah, you know what I mean? What do you want to see in the mornings then? That's the amount of time I see her going outside for I don't know how many bags. Where have I got to go? Oh, I've got to go up here. Why am I fighting this lot when I'm meant to be going up here? Get this bloke, or whoever it is. Yeah, no. Yeah, do you ever remember that though? My Expense was on about a minute ago. You know that chalk course that's in that field? It's cool, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, because I was just saying to him, I said I remember when I used to come down this way and go on holiday, I always used to remember seeing it or going by it.
A good strike, Eivor.
Where is he? Where's that, what's his name? Where's he? Behind there? Ah, it could be. It looks like it goes somewhere else. No, let go. Okay. Oh, right, no, he must be up here. Yeah, got it. Got him.
Kill me, and all of Wessex will rise against you.
Bloody boss fight now.
Sister will not fall to you, rabid pack of mongrels!
Gotcha. Got him. Oh.
You dare to take this fortress, Dane? Alfred's army will smear your innards across the battlements.
We're not here for stone and sand, Thane Tedmund.
I shit on you! You and your toy gods! I will not bow to you like some puppet's lord! I would rather die!
How much will your king pay us to keep your sniveling head upon your neck?
An army marches upon us from the south. A holy man from St. Hadrian's Priory, backed by a field.
Ah, then, Abbot. Kinnebert, God be praised. If riches are all you care about, the church has it in abundance.
If the terms are fair, you'll have your freedom. A chest or two of silver for a shit-stained sewer rat.
That's the one.
Stay quiet, or I'll not be able to stop my friend from slitting your throat.
Ah! Watch yourself, heathen. You handle me too roughly. You will die for the indignities you've showered upon me, Dane.
I mean no offense, Thane. You're only a hefty ransom to me, nothing more.
This is why you batter down my gates, kill my men, for a purse of grubby coin? You have no honor!
Enough! I'll return you to the Saxons.
You there, heathens!
You
Let
there.
this good man go, or suffer an iron sickness.
And what do you offer us in return?
Your lives?
We lost many good men storming this keep. It will not be in vain, Christ's slave. 20 chests of silver.
Give them what they ask, Kinnebert.
A hefty sum that will leave God's coffers hollow. I cannot give it up without some assurance. Tedmund!
You extort me in return for my life? You were swiftly met, Abbot. Not long after these scallious worms took my fort.
On the Lord's bidding, Tedmund. At prayer, a terrible vision befell me. A host of heathens, your life in danger.
A coincidence I find rather... rather ominous, Abbot. Do you...
God help you, man. Are you well?
I need air.
Oh God.
He's dead.
The work of poison, no doubt.
No, 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 no. Rouse the man. He cannot be dead. He must not be dead.
Poison. How does the man die of poison in our arms?
I've got to head to bed now. Thanks for a fun chat and stream. No
As
worries,
alternative
X-Wench.
to capture
I'm gonna
and
get
ransom.
going myself soon anyway, mate. I am.
Alfred will
So
choose
obviously I've got
another.
work again in the morning,
By
so.
the saints!
But thank you for stopping by, buddy.
How will
I
explain
appreciate
this
it,
to the king?
as
We
always.
followed this road to its end,
Good night,
Cunibert.
mate.
You may not
And
like where it led,
don't
but you
work
owe
too
us
hard
our half
tomorrow
of the
if you're
bargain.
at work, mate.
You shall have your paladin. I need a day.
Okay?
Return to my abbey
And I
tomorrow,
hope you all
you
keep
shall...
well and stay safe.
Dear, oh dear.
These delays are grinding at my bones. We should abandon Cunibert. Find Fulke ourselves.
Peace, Eivor. Speak with Giedrich and relieve him of his oath. I'll meet you at Cunebert's Abbey.
Cunebert's Abbey. Abbey. Oi, oi, oi.
You fought like beasts, escaped from your hell today, Giedrich. Your oath to me is fulfilled.
It was good to stand shoulder to shoulder with you against the pox dogs of Wessex. May our friendship endure.
This tanglebriar of Christians and lords means nothing to me. I'm here for Sigurd.
I understand. When you find him again, come see me. We'll feast and sing, with mead and friendship to warm us.
Agreed.
The man behind the man. Ooh. Right, it's got some more skill goes to do. Bloody welcome. Bloody welcome. Right. Oh, it's over here. Right, let's do my skills. My skill goes. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. Oh, that's a cool one. Okay. Right. Yeah, 'cause that's what we thought this was for this year, because obviously we thought, you know, about that horse. Expensive, that could be that, but obviously because they can't use the horse one. They said that they said, oh, it could be like a chalk snake.
It is too quiet here. Where are the brothers? Or the abbot's men?
Geronimo!
I would say well met, brother, but I cannot shake off the needle itch of dread. Is something wrong?
I followed the abbot here, kept him in my sight. But the monks, his servants, I have seen nothing of them.
Dead?
I do not think so. But there is no good here in this grave hush.
And where is the abbot now?
In his quarters. Come, and be on your guard.
Does this have the stench of betrayal to you?
Why would the godly shepherd ally with the heretic?
Cunibert is a man who craves power and position. With Tedman dead, he must find it somewhere else.
There is truth in that. Keep your eyes and blade sharp.
Will do.
Cunibert, your guests have arrived. Come. Supper's ready. The dear abbot sent me a warm invitation, said my friends were eager to meet with me. It's early for supper, I know. But Cunibert's ale goes so well with roasted lamb and cinnamon blueberry peas. I couldn't resist.
Where is my brother?
Is he not here? Mon Dieu. I never told him.
Kill her, and we'll never find Sigurd.
Sit, Ava. Eat. And let me tell you the tale of a man who talks with gods.
You mock me. I've killed for much less.
Of course you have. Isn't that the way of this ugly world? We cull the sheep and thin the flock as we see fit, you and I. Most who walk the earth are little more than talking blood bladders, wasted flesh. But not Sigurd. Sigurd is something else. Sigurd has been touched. He is deified. The gods, they speak through him.
You lured him in with that lie. Your words are bile and blight.
You should have listened, Ava. I tried to tell you. The gods are real and their power is within our grasp. You will never find him. Not till I have had my fill. To old friends. This really is delicious, Cunibert. Is it cloves I taste? Well, that concludes supper. Kill them, and bring their bodies to my sanctum in Canterbury.
They will be upon us soon. Maybe there is another way out.
Ah. Oh, that's better.
Fulke let slip that her sanctum is at Canterbury.
She did. And with no cause. I'd approach the place with caution. It may be a lie.
It may be, but it's the only lead we have.
I hope all this innocent sacrifice is worth the trouble.
It's Sigurd, my brother. Of course it is.
Then come, let us dive into the maw of death. I was never keen on seeing my winter years. This will not be for nothing, Eivor. We will find Sigurd.
It's not just him. I want Fulke to suffer.
I'm gonna go around the outside. Yeah.
Pay for your sins! Give up, you shit!
This place swarms with Fulke's people. Sigurd will be well guarded. Caution and subtlety should be our path.
Ready? Follow me.
So, infiltrate the cathedral of Canterbury.
This is a trap. Why would Fulke give us her sanctum?
She baits us. Cocksure and arrogant. She cannot see failure in her path.
keep your head.
You chastise me like a child, Basim.
I guard you like a father. Nothing is served with your brutal end. You have much to do in this life. I know it.
More riddles, sly tongue.
No riddles. I sense a greatness within you both. Your destiny is not to stain the stones of this godhouse with your blood.
Hey, come to arms, Basim.
So we are to blunder in like an ox?
If she's still here, I will burn this Christ house to the ground.
Guards, to arms!
Oh, knocked down the way. Fair enough. Ah. She's in here somewhere. Really? Oh, he's inside. Down there then. Aha, found it.
This must be the way to Fulke's sanctum.
Then let us go.
Hey, well, at least we found it. It's the main thing.
The sanctum!
Fulke! I'm here! Face me!
Have a care, Eivor. You will play into our hands.
What does it mean, these word tangles that speak of elves and demons? Sigurd.
Eivor! What is it?
Tell me that you found something. Anything we can use.
I may have. A fortress in Sussex. The Order trained soldiers there.
We must be sure. Sigurd is running out of time.
Don't know then. Well, it sounds like down there, doesn't it?
Anything else?
Anything there?
Documents of interest to the
Yeah,
hidden
that's
ones.
it there.
Hyden will surely want to look. But for Sigurd,
I don't know.
Porchester is our only lead.
No idea then.
If he is in
No
Porchester
idea,
Castle,
Chris.
we'll need a massive army to crack its walls.
I have many friends in England now. If I call on them, they will come.
They will.
Don't know that.
Basim. She severed his arm clean off. Can a man survive such a loss?
Physically, he can. Mentally, it's hard to say. So much stress can drive a man to despair.
If you suggest he might take his own life as Tebman did, banish that idea. I must tell my people at the settlement that their Jarl remains a captive. They will not take it well.
We will not fail again, Eivor. I'll scout ahead and send word to the settlement when I know more of Porchester. Be ready.
Hey, trophy. Close. Right, I'm gonna go speak to this person, see what I've got to do after that, and then I think I'm gonna leave it after that. Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Where is he? Where is Sigurd?
He's
I've
alive,
but not
got an
with you.
itch, darling.
Where is he?
Dag, not now. I
I'm
need to
not
speak
itching
with
my eye,
Randy.
it's up here, my nose.
Never found him, did you? Tell us, Eivor. We deserve the truth.
I need to speak with Randvi. Step aside, now.
You never found him because you didn't look. I see you, Eivor. I know what you are.
Eivor, you come alone. I fear what that means for Sigurd.
I could not find him. That madwoman Folke, she slipped away, took him to Sussex. We need an army. Call on our alliances. Remind them of their oath to me. We must act before...
Before what, Eivor?
Kills him.
She tortured him, Randvi. Did unspeakable things. Severed his arm and left it as a gift. I fear she means to kill him. Slowly.
Gods.
Right, people, I'm gonna save it here. I'm just gonna save it. Oh, 40 hours I've put in so far. That's crazy. Right. Thank you very much for everyone that stopped by the stream. Means a lot, really does. I do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you very much, Gamer TV, for your Prime sub for 16 months in a row, mate. Thank you. Appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for all the other subs as well, from the past few days over the weekend and that. Means a lot, mate, honestly. Appreciate it. And yeah, just thank you very much, everyone. Come by the stream. I hope you had a good one. And yeah, and I will see you again next time. I will. Okay, everyone. Good night, everyone. Catch you later. Bye. See you later.